down with a feather the first time I heard about it. 20-odd years a widower. Then Jack Hoxton ups and marries someone young enough to be his daughter.
Not without precedent, Mrs. Hill. Didn't Hannibal do the same thing?
I don't know, did he?
Was it Hannibal or, well, it was an H, whoever it was.
Yes, but why?
Who, Hannibal or Jack Hoxton?
Jack Hoxton? What's he doing with a young girl like that?
That is not for us to speculate about.
Ah, but you already have, Eric. You said last week that she was an Australian.
No, I think you'll find, Mrs. Hill, that it was the bread people who put that rumour about. No, what I will say is this. Jack Hoxton and a box of matches, please.
Morning, Mrs. Hoxton.
Morning.
Morning, Mrs. Hoxton. Settling in all right?
Like a flea in a blanket, thank you.
Of course, it must be a great change from before.
Oh, yes. And no, really.
Quite.
I've got your order ready, Mrs. Hoxton.
Oh, thank you. Have you lost something?
No, I was just struck by the fact that you've bought waffles.
Well, I don't find waffles striking.
Not innately, no, but I've often found that people who like waffles have American connections.
Oh, have you?
Or continental, perhaps?
Well, that's another possibility.
Yes, come on, Mrs. Hill, we know you're bursting.
What?
Mrs. Hill, bless her inquisitive nature, was wondering where Jack met you.
Only mild curiosity.
Oh, I see. Well, it's no secret.
Yeah, it's no secret, Mrs. Hill.
Oh, no, I realise that a new person coming to a new place, I mean, people are bound to want to know all about her. But like I said, with me, it's no secret. Good morning.
Come on, Mrs. Hills, we know you're bursting.
Well, you were.
Not as much as you. If ever there was a burster in this shop, it's you.
I'll tell you one thing. If I ever get to the bottom of Mrs. Hoxton's waffles, you'll be the last to know. You can take your matches back, Mrs. Hill. I haven't used them.
I don't think I've tried them.
Do Les and Billy like waffles?
I don't think they've tried them. Do you like waffles?
I've never tried them.
Dixie, why are we having this conversation?
Well, because I bought some.
Oh, good.
I wouldn't have even thought about it unless I'd have passed this caravanette with Belgian registration plates.
No, obviously not.
No, because you see, I used to know Elsa Boskamp, this Dutch go-go dancer.
But I thought you said the registration plates were Belgian.
Yeah, well, they were. Well, Holland and Belgium, they're all over that way, aren't they?
Yeah. Dixie, will you be homing in on the waffles soon?
Oh, yeah, well, you sidetracked me. You see, Elsa...
The Dutch go-go dancer,
yeah? Well, she loved waffles.
Oh, jolly good. Dixie?
Yeah?
If I was to point at this empty mug, what would your mind fly to?
Lord Snowdon's aviary at the London Zoo.
Not tea?
No. Oh, I'll make some. Are the boys in?
Billy is, Les is out.
Okay. Jack, I met that Eric Hornsby in the shop. You know, the way his tongue wags, it's a wonder it doesn't catch fire.
Oh, he's always been like that. Last year, he swore blind that he saw Princess Grace of Monaco in Reading looking at tea towels in Woolworths.
I can't see it coming all that way for tea towels.
Nor can anybody else except Eric. No, he's just one of nature's nosy Parkers.
Well, he's not alone. You know, since I came up here, I've quite got used to walking into sudden silences.
Oh?
Well, not cold shoulder silences, more shut up talking about her, here she comes silences.
Well, it's bound to be gossip about us. After all, I married a white woman. Does it bother you?
Me? No. Ducks water off me back, innit? Does it bother you?
Dixie,
Yes.
can you read these figures?
Yeah, why?
Nothing. No, it doesn't bother me. Could I ask you something?
Yeah?
If I was to point at that empty mug, what...
I'm sorry. Tea?
Nice job, Billy.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Anything else?
No, slack day. Tell you what, take the rest of the afternoon off.
There's not really much point, is there?
Why?
Well, I can't go anywhere.
Skinned?
No.
Braces caught in the door handle?
No. I'm just sick that wherever I go, people are pointing at me and saying, that's Billy Hoxton.
Well, they would. That's your name.
Son, if you'd allow me to finish, of Jack Hoxton, who has married this
Careful.
this person who's, well, there's a lot of talk.
Oh, how awful for you.
Yes, it is awful. It's not much fun at my age to be virtually a prisoner in your own house.
Ah, well. It's like punk haircuts, really. Here today, gone tomorrow. Do you want to borrow the car?
No, thanks, Dad, no. I'll be all right. I think I'll go up to my room and get on with my novel. People do write novels, you know.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, of course they do. What's it about?
Ah, it's pretty punchy stuff. Pretty gutsy. Sort of, look back in angerish, I suppose.
Ah, dated.
No. When certain people read it, they're going to find it very, very relevant and very, very holding a mirror up to their own face-ish.
Uh-huh. Well, how far have you got with it?
Haven't started it yet.
Talk about bloody bushfires. It's got down to Chandler's now.
What has?
You and
Me and who?
you and your wife. Yeah, Liz, what about your dad then? How old is she? What's she after? I used to be able to have an intelligent conversation with people round here about snooker and beer and boats. Not now, not anymore.
Are you going up to your room to write your novel?
Novel? Who's writing novels?
I'm going to start this afternoon.
And do you know what I'm going to do this afternoon? I've got to go back down to Chandler's and pay for this rope.
Oh, what's happened to our credit?
We haven't got it anymore. Just because I pulled him over the counter and threatened to punch his head in.
What did you want to do that for?
I do wish you'd listen to me. Because he was the one making insinuations about Dixie.
Oh, well, I'm glad to think one of my sons is standing up for us.
No, you're missing the point, because what's getting me all... making me all... What's the phrase, Billy?
Twisting your entrails as if a steel
No,
claw...
pissing me off. Is that I'm having goes at people for making insinuations that I basically agree with.
Oh, charming. That's what makes me so proud with you two, your largeness of spirit.
Meaning?
Meaning that you're two little kids who didn't want your daddy to get married again, not to anybody. You're so pig-headed you can't even see the good in it.
You're just besotted with her.
Well, it's better than being besotted with yourself like you are.
We have to live round here, you know.
Nonsense. You can pack your bags any day of the week.
Oh, I wonder who put that idea into your head.
Now, listen, you.
All things bright and beautiful. I thought you three were in here by the way the slates are flying off the roof. Now, you're not rowing again, are
They
you?
started it.
No, we didn't. He started it.
I tell you what, we'll all have a cup of tea and then we'll lay the whole thing before the United Nations.
Thanks, Dixie.
Tough.
Oh, thanks very much.
Well, I thought Les was out.
Don't blame Les.
I'm not blaming anybody. I made tea for two because there was 2 people in here. Now there's 3, so I'll just get another mug.
Don't bother on my account.
It's no bother.
Have half of mine, Billy.
Thanks, Les. We don't want this brewing up into a big scene about nothing at all, do we?
Don't forget to put your bibs on.
Stop it.
Well, I'm ashamed of them. I really am. They won't even give you an inch.
Well, you got to give them time.
I don't think I'll still be around in the 22nd century.
You know, it's only natural for children to resent their stepmother.
What, at 22 and 28 years old?
Well, anyway, we've got to have lots of tolerance and lots of patience.
Have you been talking to the vicar?
No, I've just had time to think. I mean, for me to convince Les and Billy that I'm not just a little bit of London brass who only married you for your money, it's going to take me time. Plus, like I said, patience and tolerance.
Yeah, well, I can see the theory. It's the practice that worries me.
The only way I became a third-rate tap dancer, Jack, was by working at it. Off we're going to shuffle,
Bilges need pumping out, Billy.
Yeah, they do.
Away you go, then.
Well, why me?
Because you lost the toss.
I don't remember any toss.
You should have been there, shouldn't you? That's no excuse.
What you doing?
Pumping out the bilges.
What's our bilges?
Down there.
Oh, I say there's a water in there.
Hence the pumping.
Can I have a go?
You?
Yeah,
You?
yeah.
It's not a glamorous job.
Neither is peeling 4 tons of potatoes for your dinner, but I'll just have.
Pretend to be interested.
Who's pretending? Look, if I live up the river, I ought to know about river things.
It takes a lifetime.
I've got a lifetime.
No, if you want to have a go, there's no harm.
Right. What do I do?
Pump!
Work that up and down.
I see. And where does the water go?
Where do you think the water goes?
Look, she's got to learn, hasn't she? The pump sucks the water up. Come over here. See over there? The end of that pipe, the water squirts out there.
Oh. Isn't it clever? I'd never have thought they had things like this on boats.
Oh, it's all space-age technology up here.
Shall I start then?
Yeah, go on.
Sons of the sea. Sail in the ocean. Sons of the sea. Les!
Oh,
This water doesn't seem to be going down.
do you want me to take over?
No. No. I can do things. Bobbing up and down.
Having a nice time?
No.
Oh.
What's the matter with this thing? The water, it won't go away.
Well, let's have a look.
You dollops!
She's got a boat.
Oh, thank you. I'll smash your pockets.
Will you get?
Are you laughing?
No. I'm just looking for something.
You're not, you're laughing.
Well, you've got to see the funny side of it.
There isn't one.
There is. Sharp little London girl like you falling for an old one like that.
We weren't all born with webbed feet.
Oh, common sense must have told you that the water wasn't getting out of the boat. I mean, didn't it occur to you to look?
Well, it obviously didn't occur to me, or I would have. I can't bear it when people will point out the obvious after you haven't done it.
How long were you at it?
20 minutes. I'm warning you, Jack. I got this in my hand. I'm gonna...
No, dangerous weapons, Dixie. Now, I'm warning you. You mustn't muck about with boat hooks. You might hurt somebody.
I wanted to hurt somebody. I wanted to impale their two rotten heads on it like beads on an abacus.
But I thought you enjoyed a joke.
Well, I do when it's a proper joke. Not when it's the latest in a long line of stupid, witty, petless insults from those two horrible little Nazis.
I used to fly off the handle like that until I met this wonderful little woman who taught me these two priceless virtues: patience and tolerance.
Who was she? Who was she? Oh. Well, nobody's perfect.
Well, I wouldn't like you if you were perfect.
I suppose the trick is that only one of us should go bananas with Les and Billy at a time.
I'll tell you what, we'll repair to the local hostelry and have a nice quiet drink, and then we'll make up for ourselves a going bananas roster.
Yeah, and then we go out and we get some fish and chips and wallies, eh?
You're on.
Jack? If I had thrown that...
Galvanised bottle screw.
If I'd have thrown it at you, what would you have done?
Thrown it right back.
I thought so. Hothead. They do nice fish and chips up here.
Potatoes straight out of the ground.
What about the fish? Do they catch that in the river?
Not cod, no.
Somebody tricked you into pumping the bilges out?
Very funny.
So you haven't had a good night, then?
No, we haven't. If you want to know, we've had a rotten night.
Been banned for life.
Which pub?
The Black Rabbit.
You went all the way down there? Why?
Don't bring the subject up, Dad, if you don't want to get annoyed.
What subject?
The subject of why we went as far as the Black Rabbit.
Well, if you won't tell me why, you'll never know whether I'd get annoyed or not.
Very well. But remember, you open the floodgates. Gossip about you and your wife.
Why should you go all that way to have a gossip about me and Jack?
We didn't go there to have a gossip. We went there to get away from it.
To have a decent night pinching barmaids' behinds and swearing. Something normal. But no, they're even on about you two down there.
I don't know why you're getting so uppity about it. A bit of dirt about me. I would have thought you'd have had a lovely evening joining in.
We don't take slander about one of the family. Or a person who one of our family marries.
Well, I don't suppose you got banned for saying things like, "Don't talk like that, you dirty rotters."
Well, no, there was a bit of a ruckus.
Ah.
Don't expect us to pay for the breakages.
No. I think we owe them this one.
You know, you baffle me. You haven't got a good word to say to me, and yet you go out and then you stick up for me.
Well, we had to. What we say to your face is one thing. What other people say behind your back to our faces is another.
How weird.
Nothing weird about it. It's the code of the Hoxtons.
So, what were they saying about me this evening?
Well, the potman said he had it on very good authority that when Dad met you, you were, a lady of the night.
A what?
On the game.
That's not gossip. That's a bloody insult.
Where are you going?
Down the Black Rabbit.
Oh, Jack, for goodness sake.
Lads, coming.
I'm game.
I'll get that fat chap this time. He just caught me off balance earlier.
You'll have to break my arm to get out of this house. What is the matter with you three? This isn't Dodge City. You can't go riding off into town and then shoot up the saloon.
It's the code of the Hoxtons.
Nonsense, it's just an excuse for a punch-up. Now, look, if I'm going to be anything up here, it is a civilising influence. And civilised you will be. Now, sit down!
right, Dixie. All right. Well, I'm going to make a mental note. Les, which potman was it? That one with the hairy moles?
That's him, Dad. Oh, and incidentally, he also reckons that you must be a dirty old pervert.
You said your dad was a dirty old pervert?
Yeah.
Right.
Where are you going?
To the Black Rabbit! Well, don't just sit there. Saddle up!
Have you heard the latest, Mrs. Hill?
Telling me some more tidbits again, are we? Well, I don't want to hear.
It's about the Hoxtons.
No. What?
Well, apparently they nearly wrecked 2 bars of the Black Rabbit last night.
Who started it?
She did. She destroyed the whole of the hot buffet. The baked beans and sausages were flying about all over the place.
Oh, she's that type, is she?
They're all that type, if you ask me, Mrs. Hill. Now, the whole Hoxton... And a box of dates, please.
Morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Hoxton. Mrs. Hill was just telling us about the bit of bother you had at the Black Rabbit last night.
It did get a bit like Star Wars, yeah. Here's next week's list, Mrs. Hill.
Oh, what was your bone of contention, Mrs. Hoxton?
Gossip, Mrs. Hill. We got fed up with it, so we let loose.
Appalling thing, gossip.
Absolutely. Still, I've got it all out my system now. It's all forgotten, as far as I'm concerned.
Very wise, very wise.
I only wish I could make Jack and the boys forget.
Eh?
Well, yeah, now they're hell-bent on finding the person who started the gossip in the first place.
Are they?
Like a pack of wolves, they are. And you know what they're going to do when they catch up with him? They're going to kill-hole him. Whatever that means. Eric, you should get out in the sun more. You've gone ever so pale.